What if, in the year 2025, the deadliest bomb ever created by mankind is detonated? The Tsar Bomba, the Soviet Union's ultimate weapon. A thermonuclear monster so powerful, it shook the planet when tested. But what if it was unleashed today, in a populated area? How many people would survive? How far would the blast travel? And would the world ever recover? This is not science fiction. This is a terrifying possibility. In 1961, the Soviet Union dropped the Tsar Bomba over Novaya Zemlya. It was the most powerful nuclear device ever detonated, estimated at 50 megatons. To put that into perspective, that's over 3,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The fireball alone was 8 kilometers wide. The mushroom cloud reached over 60 kilometers into the sky. Windows shattered 900 kilometers away. It was so powerful, the original design was meant to reach 100 megatons, but Soviet scientists feared it might ignite the atmosphere. Yes, the literal sky. Now imagine this bomb going off today. Let's say it detonates above a modern-day city, for example, Paris, New York, or Berlin. First, a blinding flash, far brighter than the sun. Everyone within a 15-kilometer radius is instantly vaporized. The shockwave flattens buildings up to 35 kilometers away. Radiation burns and fires spread for hundreds of square kilometers. Even people 50 kilometers from ground zero suffer third-degree burns. Power grids collapse. Communication is gone. Hospitals overwhelmed, if they're even standing. Infrastructure, gone. And this is just the first minute. The explosion triggers more than just destruction. Electromagnetic pulse, EMP, would knock out electronics across continents. Radioactive fallout spreads across borders within hours. Airports shut down. Markets crash. Panic spreads faster than the radiation. Countries go on nuclear alert. The threat of retaliation hangs in the air. Even if it was a test or an accident, the world might not wait for clarification. This could be the first domino in World War III. But it doesn't stop with human casualties. A Tsar Bomba explosion releases unimaginable heat and radiation into the atmosphere. This can trigger a nuclear winter. Global temperatures drop. Sunlight gets blocked by radioactive dust. Crops fail. Food shortages follow. Entire ecosystems collapse. We're not just talking about one city destroyed. We're talking about years of global suffering. You might be wondering, would Russia actually do this? The answer? Highly unlikely, but not impossible. The Tsar Bomba was a show of power. It was never meant to be used in combat. But in a desperate scenario, if diplomacy fails, if fear overtakes reason, even the unthinkable can become reality. And in 2025, the world is more connected, but also more divided than ever. The Tsar Bomba is not just a bomb. It's a warning, a reminder of how far humanity can go, and how easily it can all end. One wrong move, one act of madness, and the world we know could vanish in seconds. Would anyone survive? Maybe, but nothing would ever be the same again.